feel like I've just woken up from a nightmare. All the faces going around and around in my head. Me ma, me dad, me partner. Jesus Christ, me unborn baby. I feel like I've done this to them, but I didn't. None of us did. Jesus, I'll have to get a grip. I have to get me head straight. Talk about the past coming back to haunt you. If only, if fucking only, the story of my life. I thought I was okay. I'd given up the drink. I'd given up the gear. I have someone that loves me, Anto. Please, Anto, don't blame me. Please don't blame me. I couldn't take that. We'll be okay. The baby be okay. We'll find a way to live with this. There has to be hope. There just has to be hope. So are we going to talk about this, or are you going to keep ignoring me? Are we going to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Listen, Anto, I know you walked in and caught me having a turn on. I'm not even trying to deny it. But I'm trying to say sorry here.
So how could you deny it? I walked in, I caught you red-handed.
And I'm after trying to say sorry about 4 times now. You won't even listen to me.
I am listening, and all I hear is lies, one after the other.
What about when the two of us was on around, when the two of us were doing it together? I never hear you talk like this then. And now I'm this and that for having one bleeding slip. And don't you forget yourself, you do.
You're giving her all that forget me, and I don't understand how you feel, I don't know what's going on. I'm going out with you the last 5 fucking years, and you're going on as if I don't understand you, I don't know how you feel. I'm only starting to feel. How would you possibly feel anything with your foot and your turn on the side?
One fucking turn on.
I don't care, I don't trust you.
I mean, I have to tell you what I'm after being taken.
I'm on about the roach you're getting off the doctor.
The roach, well, I tell you what they're for, love. Know what they're for when I'm by myself on my own, home alone. That's what they're for. Watching the telly when you're never around.
Do you know what? You're the one that started all this. Let's get clean, and me and you together.
And what are you, Mr. Perfect, is
no,
it?
I'm not perfect. Listen, come here and I tell you. When I walked in, I caught you using it. You may as well have the sign up saying, fuck you, and so do you know what? Fuck you, Mary.
Do you know what hurts me about you? You don't even say to me, Mary, why are you even using? Like, what's troubling you that you need to use?
I don't have to know. You're using because you're an addict and that's it.
And you're a fucking addict.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking using.
No, but I'm surprised you're even standing here because ever since you got clean, all you do is go to them fucking meetings, Anto. Yeah, you do. You're never here. Do you know what? It's sad because I have to go to your ma's or my own sister's for somebody to talk to. No job, no money, and I have problems that you don't even know about.
Pity fucking. You want to live? What about fucking me? I put loads of effort in with you. I brought you out with my friends, brought you to meetings. You weren't having any of it.
Well, I'm saying what I feel, right? And that's the way I fucking feel. Do you even remember the last time you made love? Do you know that?
Mate, would you fuck off, made love?
What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean, Anto?
Oh, do you know, I wouldn't even call it love, do you know that?
Would you not? Well, what would you call it? What would you call it, Anto?
It's disgusting, do you know that?
So I disgust you, do I? Do I disgust you? Anto, do I disgust you?
Yeah, you fucking do disgust me.
Do
yeah,
I? Well,
yeah, you fucking
well, we
do.
won't be discussing this. Do you
Yeah,
know what you can
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
do? Get your stuff and get out of my house.
Yeah, I will get me fucking stuff.
Don't even look for it. Just get out of my house.
Stuff.
Get out of my house.
Fuck you.
Get out of my house.
Glad
Just
to
get out of my house.
fucking
Get
house,
out of my
alright?
house. And shut the fucking door after you. Oh God, what am I doing? you, Dicey?
Hi, Jesus, there you are, stranger. How are you?
Grand. Do you like doing that?
Gets me out of the house, you know. I've seen you and John last week. He's piled on the way, hasn't he? A couple of months left to do up there or something, has he?
I don't know, Dicey. I haven't been up to Mount Jai at all to see him these days.
Ah, Jesus, you should go up.
No, I'm just, my head's after being all over the place, Dicey. Had a big mad bleeding row and all with him this morning. Didn't even tell him I was going to GP. Dicey, I found out I have hepatitis C and I'm pregnant.
Fucking hell.
And last night he walked in and caught me having a turn on.
Ah, for fuck's sake, you're not messing around again, are you?
No, Dicey, it was my first turn on in the last 3 months. Like one slip and he walked in and he caught me.
There's no excuse to start back using.
I'm not back using, Dicey. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone. It was only one bleeding slip. Listen, Dicey, I know that you and Deirdre like have hepatitis C and you just had a baby, and I was just wondering, do you know what's going to happen to my baby?
There's a very, very low chance, 1 in 20 I think it is, that the baby will contract her off the mother, you know?
Right. Do you know what, when the doctor was talking to me, I didn't even know what he was saying. The words were just flying over my head. I don't even know what hepatitis C is, Dicey.
Well, HepC affects the liver. It's a virus that lives in the blood. You know, if you had a turner and I used after you, well, then you could pass it on to me, because there'd be blood in the spike. Don't panic yourself. You know, if you rest and eat properly, you know, you shouldn't have any problem with it. Maybe no problem for years, you know.
And did your baby have it?
No, the baby was grand now. You know, they done a test after 6 weeks to see if they could find the virus in the body, you know. But he was grand now. That was a bleeding relief to me and her. You do 2 more tests now. You do one at 6 months, then one at 18 months, you know, just to make absolutely sure.
I didn't even tell Anto I was going for the test, Dicey.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to start the treatment until after you have the baby. You know, you get your strength back.
Well, I tell you, as soon as I have the baby, Dicey, I'm going straight on the treatment.
Well, I tell you, you're going to have to fucking stop using. Definitely stop drinking. You're going to have to tell Anto as well, you know.
Fucking Anto, Dicey, you want to see what he said to me? I can't stop thinking about it. My head is wrecked. Listen, I'm going to go to the girls. Thanks for that, right, Dicey? You're very good.
You're grand. You know where I am now.
Yeah.
Now, don't start doing that and bleeding stupid.
I
Sure you won't.
won't.
Go on, goodbye, love.
Sam! Yeah, come in, Bridie. Oh, yeah. Must be not in that post office. It's bleeding packed.
Oh, yeah.
Went up to see John yesterday.
Oh, I'd say there's a bit of meat on them bones now, Bridie.
There I was, walking in through the visiting room, looking all around me, and there he was sitting right in front of me. He's like, "Da, looks brilliant." He says you're in for it when he gets out. He says he's going to give you one.
Sam!
Yeah, come in, Mary.
Tell you, just as well you can laugh. Bridie, my head is all over the place. Bridie, a few weeks ago,
What's wrong with you?
a few weeks ago, he went down to get a hepatitis C test done. And he got the results back and they were negative. And he was on at me to go down and get one. So I did without telling him. And I got the results back this morning. I'm pregnant and I have hepatitis C.
You're pregnant and you have hepatitis C?
Yeah.
And come here, did you tell Anto, does he know?
No, Sam.
Well, when are you going to tell him, Mary?
Sam, the two of us is at bleeding war this morning.
Why, what happened?
He caught me having a turn on. Bridie, please don't look at me like that. It was my first turn on in 3 months. I haven't touched it once and he walked in and he caught me.
Jeez, he's going to think you're doing it all the time now.
Oh, Sam, he went mad. But Sam, I don't think he supports me, and I'm not trying to disrespect him like in front of you. I know he's your brother and all, but I don't think he's there for me. Bride, I didn't even tell him I was going for the test.
I should have told him that.
I know.
How long are you pregnant?
6 weeks.
6 weeks? Does me man know? Does anyone know?
No, the only one that knows is Dicey. I seen him when he was out fishing this morning on the canal.
Ah, he's real nice.
I know I wanted to ask him a few things, but I was scared. You know what you'd ask a girl about breastfeeding, because when I was young, I always wanted to be a mother, and I always said I was going to breastfeed with me kids, like, because I think you have a better, stronger bond with your baby. And I know you went through it with Stacey, Bridie. I was just like, I don't know if you can breastfeed while you're hepatitis C, can you?
Ah, yeah, because when Stacey was pregnant, she asked the doctor could she breastfeed as well, and the doctor said she could. You know, like if the nipples are out and cracking, there's any blood there, she'd have to stop. But since they heal back up, you can continue breastfeeding. So yeah, Mary, you can breastfeed.
Well, come here, will you have to have a section?
No, you don't have to have a section anymore. What you do is to let you go into normal labour, give birth to the baby. But when the baby is born, to take the baby away from the mother, just for a few minutes, just to wash the blood down off the baby, make sure the baby has no cuts, but then to give the baby straight back to the mother, Mary. You'll be all right.
Listen, Sam, I was going to ask you, is there any chance you'll be able to tell Anto for me?
You want me to tell him?
Sam, it'll just be another argument if I see him.
Oh, look, it's not going to sound much better coming from me, but I'll tell him if you want.
Say be over there packing.
Packing, is it that bad?
Well, Bridie, he got a hepatitis C test done, like, and he's negative, and now I'm positive. So, like, I don't know whether I'm still going to be able to be with him or not. Are we still going to be able to have sex? Am I going to have to use a condom? I don't know what way sex works around hepatitis.
Jesus, Mary, I'd say you'll have to use condoms.
Yeah, well, it would be on the safe side, 'cause you're not going to know if it's any blood there. No, like a few days before your period and then a few days after. So I would use a condom, just to be on the safe side.
But what you're telling me is if there's no blood there during sex, I can't give it to him if there's no blood there.
No, there has to be blood.
Bridie, I need to go over and tell me mum and dad.
Well, look, I'm going over to see Anto, right? Will you just bang the door after you when you're going, right?
Come here, I'll give you a ring later, Sam.
Right, I'll see you
See you later.
Bridie, I wonder what way he's going to take it.
It's better off now, though, Mary.
And Bridie, how long was it until Stacey knew our baby was going to be okay?
Well, what you done when Sinead was born, you done a blood test when she was 6 weeks old, then another one at 6 months old, and then another one at 18 months old, just to make sure the baby didn't contract hepatitis C.
18 months, Bridie.
18 months. Yeah.
I suppose all we have to do is wait and hope, innit?
That's all we can do, just let's wait and hope for the best. Do you want me to bring it over to me, Mass?
Yeah.
All right. Come on then.
Anto!
Yeah, come in.
Jesus, Anto, the state of you. You all right?
No, I'm not all right. My head's wrecked.
What, over Mary?
Hey, well, just give us that bag there, will you?
Jeez, you're not really bleeding going, are you?
Yeah, I am. Getting out of here.
Well, listen, Anto, I have something to tell you before you go anyway.
Listen, if it's about Mary, I using or anything like that, I already know, 'cause I don't want to know about it.
Look, Anto, I know about the tour. Mary told me. But listen, I have something else to tell you. Look, sit down for a minute, will you? Listen, Anto, Mary is over at my place. She's just been to the doctors and she's after finding out that she's pregnant, Anto. And she has hepatitis C. She's after asking me to come over and tell you.
Pregnant, hepatitis C. She only had to leave in here a while ago.
I know, but she's over at my place now. She's in an awful state.
Fucking mind her. Pregnant and hepatitis C. She's only had to be in here a while. I'm only having a conversation with a row, whatever you want to call it. What heads up our bleeding arse?
Well, look, Anto, I don't think she's going to make up something like that now.
I'm telling you, his excuse go back using, that's all it is. Wait, you see, next week the HepC will be gone. She'll have a miscarriage and it'll be all a big misunderstanding or something like that. Something.
Oh, look, Anto, I don't want to get caught up in the middle of all this. You're my brother and all, and I love you, but she's in bleeding bits over there.
Well, I'm just going to do what she asked me to do. I'm just getting offside.
Ah, look, she probably didn't even mean it when she said that.
She fucking meant it all right.
Jesus, you two are not getting on at all, are you?
Sure, how could we get on? She's lying to me all the time. She's using me behind my back. And then I have to fucking listen to her. Anto, will you sit down? I want to try and work things out. Fucking, but I'm sick of it, Sam.
Look, Anto, I know it must be really hard for you, but you're clean now.
Yeah, but I won't be clean for long if I stay around here, so I'm just going to do what she asked me to do and I'm getting offside.
Well, look, don't do anything stupid, Anto. You're after coming a long way.
I'm not going to do anything stupid.
All right, then.
Do you know what? I'm just thinking she'd be over there and telling that bleeding man or dad, the whole fucking lot of it be on me back now.
Oh, well, look, you don't be worrying about our man, dad and our sisters and all. You just bleed and look after yourself. Do you hear me?
Right then. Do you know, I'm just going to leave the kids over with them. Just get it out of the way.
Right. Well, look, I'm heading back over, right? You know where I am if you want me, right?
Yeah, right, come on.
Listen, I'll
See you
catch you later, right? See you later, right?
Bye-bye. Easy.
Hey. All right, Asma, what's the crack?
Very blatant funny. What's the story?
What do you mean, what's the crack? What was the story last night? Thought you'd be at the meeting.
Fuck off of meetings, will you? Paying me how on meetings. I'm trying to do everything right, trying to change me life and fucking... Oh, no, it's just blatant hoe. She has me head wrecked.
That's what women are put here for, to wreck your bleeding head.
Yeah, well, she doesn't ask me to leave and I'm seriously thinking about her.
What was the argument about?
I walked in, I caught her using.
For fuck's sake, I thought she was doing all right. Gotta keep yourself safe.
Well, I mean, who doing that's not keep myself safe, is it? And my sister comes over and tells me she's pregnant with hepatitis C.
Not exactly something she can lie about, is it, being pregnant?
I don't know. All I know is I've had her up the bleeding here with a whole lot of it.
Look, you're doing very well. You've come a long way from where you were.
Yeah, just doesn't feel like it sometimes.
Look, you're going to have a baby. You're going to be responsible for that baby. You're going to be a father.
I know, just walking in and catching that, having that turn on, I haven't been thinking about anybody else but myself. I haven't been thinking about her, a baby, hepatitis C, what way it affects the two of them, what way it affects me. You know, I haven't got it, you know what I mean? That was me, happy as Larry.
Look, you've come a long way. You've come through addiction together. And now she's pregnant. Plus she's HepC. Plus she's dealing with addiction. You know what I mean? You've got to understand where she's coming from. She probably feels insecure. She probably feels as if you're going to fuck off.
Yeah, well, the way things are going, I am going to fuck off.
But isn't that the easy way out with you? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
You're going to have to sit down and sort out your differences. You know what I mean?
I hate these bleeding talks to you sometimes.
Why? Because I'm too straight with you. That's what life is about. Recovering what you've lost. Rediscovering yourself.
I've just been feeling sorry for myself. I just feel like I put so much in and then...
Yeah, and then shit like this happens. But that's life. You know what I mean? Things in life happen. It's not all plain sailing.
Oh, well, go on, I'll see what happens, right? I'm going to head off now.
You going to a meeting later?
The fuck off with me. Pay me bollocks meetings. Man,
Go on,
spiritual
I'll give you a
gore. Yeah,
bell.
go on.
No, Matt, that.
Thanks, love. Lovely. How's the other fella?
I was doing a nixer.
You must be rolling in it now.
Rolling in it, never have what you have.
Yeah.
You'll never see the inside of his bank book.
Was I going to bring you to Court Town for 2 weeks?
Court Town. Didn't Air John say we could have the villa in Spain anytime you like?
Yeah. There's a knock. Oh, I get it. Steady, is there? Though.
Johnny, how are you? No, I'm not going to bother, right? I'm going to show off.
Seriously, come in.
No.
Come in.
Is Mary with him?
Will you be quiet? He's in a hurry.
Right, Johnny,
Jesus Christ.
Take these keys, will you, and just give them to Mary, will you?
Come in.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm positive. I'm going to head off, right?
Right.
Head off, right?
Right, come on, take care, Anto.
Yeah, nah, boy.
There's Anto's at the dropping the keys of the flat in.
That fella back on the gear.
No, man, no fella at work says he's doing great. He looks great.
Well, something's fucking wrong, I tell you that much.
Oh, keys of the gaff, what's she have to do now?
Ma, it's only me.
Come in.
Anto brought the keys of the gaff over. What's wrong?
Dad, we just had an argument this morning. He just left.
Why did he leave?
Well, we just had a big argument. We just thought it was best that he just go for now.
Some fucking row.
He's in the height of it. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, well, she isn't the height of it as well. She's here to tell you something.
Here we fucking go again. What's the drama this time?
Nolan, don't you even start before they've even said anything, right?
Just leave her out for a minute, will you, Nolan?
He's in the height of it. What's up?
Dad, I didn't come over here to have you shout at me. I came over here to tell you all something.
So tell us.
A few weeks ago, I went for blood tests and I got the results this morning. They were for hepatitis C. And I found out I'm 6 weeks pregnant and I have hepatitis C.
You're pregnant and you've HepC. What's HepC?
I don't know. What's HepC?
I read something in the paper a few years ago. Women get it from blood transfusions.
Is that how you got it?
No, she never had a blood transfusion.
So what's all the fighting about?
Why do you walk out, Mary?
Mary, just tell them. Just get it over and done with.
We fought.
Over what?
See, nothing's changed then.
You don't even have to listen to me, Nolan. Why are you even listening?
You never listen.
Shut up, you.
Leave her out, will you, Nolan?
This is bollocks. Every time she walks in the door, she brings some crap, bruh.
You don't start criticising me, Nolan, with your big car and house, thinking you never do nothing wrong in your bleeding life.
Yeah, don't mind her. Why did he leave?
Da, please believe me when I tell you this, will you? I was so scared about going to the doctors the next day that I took drugs. I had a turn on and he walked in and he caught me.
You knew you were pregnant and you took drugs.
No, Da, I didn't know I was pregnant. I didn't know I had hepatitis C.
A celebration.
Yeah, fucking celebration, Nolan.
She just wasn't thinking straight.
You're a
that's all.
fucking asshole, yeah.
Sit down, you. Sit down.
You are.
Sit down.
Here's my
Sit down.
parents.
Sit down.
Stop arguing.
Sit down, you.
Stop
Sit down.
arguing.
I've had
Sit
enough
down.
of this.
Well then fuck off. There's no one to this day.
I am
Out,
fucking
out,
off. You
out,
put me man out through
out.
enough crap.
Get out to it. Get out. Out. Jesus Christ.
God.
Does Anton know you're pregnant?
No, Da.
So where is he then?
Daddy caught me taking drugs and we just had an argument. I threw him out. Do you know what he said to me, Ma? That I disgusted him.
Did he now, the cheek of him?
And then anyway, Dad, lots of women have babies without being in a relationship.
And look what you do. Get yourself out of a fucking relationship the minute you find out you're pregnant.
Look, can we not just sort something out?
Ma, please, I was going to ask you, is there any chance, Dad, that I can stay for a few weeks? I don't want to keep being in the flat on my own. I'll keep the rent on the flat and all that.
No, no, no. You're the one supporting her. You move in, Rob.
I'm just concerned for her, that's all.
Ma, please, will you even think about it?
It's a very big decision, Mary, for us to take you back in.
Ma, I understand that, but you have to trust me. I swear to God I'm not on drugs, Ma. I'm really not.
You want us to trust you? Will you give us a fucking break?
I mean, I have to come in over and telling you what was that thing been going on, Ma.
We would have heard that. Anta would have told us, Mary.
I asked Anton what was going on. He said, ask Mary. I don't even know where he is now and he doesn't even know you're pregnant.
I think you might now because Sam went over to tell him, didn't she, Mary?
Yeah.
You should have told him that yourself, Mary.
Ma, I know, but we just would have ended up fighting.
Does he know about this hepatitis C?
I asked Sam to tell him while she was telling him I was pregnant.
You should have told him that as well yourself.
Ma, I swear, I keep saying this. It would have been another fight.
Yeah, but if you'd have known you were pregnant, you wouldn't have been fighting, would you?
Look, she's just full of anger, that's all.
Listen, Ma, before I go over, please will you believe me? I'm not on drugs. I swear, I only had one slip. I'm clean, I really am. Will you even think about it for us? Baby, I don't even feel they're listening to it. I'm going to go over to my nanny's. I'm going to go over to my nanny's.
Oh,
I'll see you later. I'll see you later, Greg.
See you later.
See you later, Ma.
Oh, Ma, what are we going to do? I knew there was something wrong with up to Sam's face. She was grey in the face.
Here, I'm not listening to this shite. I'm going.
Don't mind him. I'll talk to him later. What were you saying?
Well, about that hepatitis C, Ma, Stacey has that and her and the baby are doing grand.
Is it contagious? Like, can you catch it from the knives and forks and towels?
No, Ma, it can't be passed on like that. You know, like if Mary used one of her razors and she cut herself and then we used it. Well, that's how you can get it. And you know, like when Mary has her periods, she's going to have to be extra careful about her blood. But no, it can't be passed on through the cutlery and cups and towels and all.
But what about my grandchildren? Will they have it?
No, Ma, there's a very, very low chance of the baby contracting hepatitis C. But like, there is treatment that Mary can go on, like after she has the baby. But unfortunately, she has to wait until she has the baby. But Ma, it can be treated.
Well, I suppose we just have to live and hope. There's nothing else we can do.
I feel sorry for her though, Ma.
Well, you better get over to your nanny's state and make sure she's all right.
Yeah, are you all right though?
I'm grand. I'll be all right, yeah.
Right, well then, Ma, don't I go over to my nanny's, will you just have a think about her coming back even for a few days? I'll leave it with you, right?
Think about it.
Right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, see ya. Jesus. Hepatitis C and pregnancy.
How are your house things?
How are you, love?
I mean, I tell you, the potatoes I got last week were rotten they were.
Ready?
Yeah, they were indeed.
Oh, sorry about that. You getting these ones?
Yeah, I'll take
Do you know what I'll
these.
do with you as well, right? I'll throw in a few extra pounds for the kids,
Yeah.
right? And I'll show you in my number as well, right?
Fair play to you. Give you a ring later, right?
Okay,
See you, bye.
later, love. Bye, bye, bye.
You know, it's a pleasure to watch you. You've the gift of the gab with the women, and you sell sand to the Arabs.
This is Mark. How are you? How are things?
I'm fine. How are you?
The truth could be better.
You're great with that customer there.
Might look like it was a pain in the arse sometimes. Listen, how are you anyway?
I'm great. But what's this about you? How's Mary?
Had a bit of a fight, I'm not there at the moment.
Was it that serious? I know you have your rows.
No, it's just one of them things, you know.
You'll have to make allowances for her. You know, she's not after other stuff very long.
I know.
Be patient with her, son.
I know, I'm not getting into all that kind of stuff. Right? Listen, what has you up here anyway?
Shove some of the grotto, lighting a few candles for yourself and Mary.
You haven't seen Mary?
No, I haven't seen her since Tuesday. Wait till you see, after all the candles I lit, you'll clean up here today. You can't beat prayer.
I haven't prayed myself and Mary, to be honest with you.
Ah, come on. Can't be that serious.
You definitely haven't seen Mary, no?
No, I haven't seen her since Tuesday. But if you like, I'll call up to her.
No, Jesus, no, don't do that, don't. If you see, I'll just tell her about the canal later. She knows herself.
I'll tell her that, chicken.
Okay.
And don't be worrying, you two will get back together. You have had lots of rows before. I'll bring you luck. You'll clean up here today.
Okay, Mrs.
I'll
Mac.
see you
Okay.
soon.
Okay, see you later. Right, bye.
Nanny, it's only me.
You don't look the best. What's wrong? Sit down. I can read you like a book.
Nanny, I went to the doctor this morning and they told me that I'm pregnant. I'm 6 weeks pregnant. Me and Anto are going to have a baby. And they also told me that I have hepatitis C. Do you know what that is, Nanny?
I seen something on the telly, something about women having babies. But how could that affect you? You never had a baby.
Nanny, I got it from using drugs, but please, will you not think any different of me? Because they're after giving me loads of it over there in the house, me mum and dad.
You know I'm always here for you. And you won't be the first, and you certainly won't be the last to have a baby.
And Nanny, that Nolan one, I swear, she doesn't understand me. She's always giving me loads.
I've told you umpteen times she's jealous of you.
Jealous, Nanny.
When you were on drugs.
God, that's sad, someone being jealous of me on drugs.
Her and Bridie got none of the attention. They were all focused on you. And she's bound to resent that. That's why she's jealous of you.
Nanny, I didn't even tell Anto. I asked his sister Sam to tell him, and I haven't seen him since.
Well, that was a bit silly.
I know, Nanny, but we just keep on fighting all the time.
But that's personal. That's something you should have told him yourself. Anyway, I seen him.
Are you talking to him?
I was up in the shop. That fella had sent sand to the Arabs. Listen, he wants to see it tonight. He said something about me walking on the canal about 6. He said you'd know where that is.
Well, is that good, Nanny? Because, like, he must know and he still wants to see me.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, Nanny, I'm going to go over and get ready, Nanny. Thanks, I love you loads, right, love?
Love you too.
See you later, right?
Remember, there's always a home here for you.
Yeah.
But go home to your mother and father, because I'd only spoil you rotten.
Okay.
And don't worry about that HepC. I'll find out all there is to know.
Right.
You leave that to me.
Nanny, thanks,
go on, love.
right?
I love you.
Love.
Love you.
Bye.
All right.
And my head is melted, Anto.
My head's melted. My head's bleeding wrecked.
Listen, Anto, I love you, I do. I really do. And I want to be with you. I was just scared about going to the doctors for the results. That's why I had that turn on.
I don't know, Mary, you think you love me, but I mean, when you had that turn on, I mean, you were saying differently. You know, you're saying one thing and then you're doing the other. Let's just put it this way, Mary, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, I understand that, Anto, but like, the turn on was the first thing on my mind. I know it shouldn't have been, but it was like, and I know I made a mistake. I'm accepting that, but I was trying to say sorry.
And what happened to I had to put up with your mistakes, Mary? No, seriously. And what happened to I had to pick up the pieces after you?
I don't think that's fair at all, Anto. Once you walked in and caught me having a turn on, and I felt that you never supported me, Anto.
And I felt like I was supporting you, Mary.
And every time we see each other, we fight.
But I mean, I can't talk to you. There's no talking to you, Mary. Do you know what I mean? You're taking the foy and the tablets, the whole lot.
Well, it's not about us anymore.
It's not about... What do you mean? What do you mean it's not about us? That's bleeding blackmail. It's not about bleeding us anymore.
Well, won't I just forget I'm pregnant, is it?
Yeah. No, come here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not... Sit
Well,
down,
what are you
sit down.
saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying forget you're pregnant.
Listen, Anto, you're going to have a good long think about what you want to do.
Oh, mate, I don't know. I'm just sitting here thinking, where are we going with this? I just don't know.
Well, Anto, you'll have to know because, like, this is your future now. Do you know what I mean? So you either want to be with us or you don't.
I don't know, mate. I mean, I just don't know. Two of us fight all the time. Can you imagine the two of us with a child? Seriously, this is just not the way I imagined it. This is just not the way I imagined becoming a father. Even being told I was going to be a father.
And what do you think? I want to find out that I'm a mother this way too, Anto. Now I'm a mother with Hepatitis C and a mother trying to cope with an addiction. This is not the way I wanted it to be either, Anto. But I tell you what, no matter whether we get back together or not, this baby, you'll always be a father to this baby no matter what, and anyway.
Yeah, well, it's just not the way I imagined it, that's all.
Well, Anto, all I feel now is that we have each other.
Do we?
Well, HepC affects the liver. It's a virus that lives in the blood. You know, if you had a turn up and I used after you, well, then you could pass it on to me because there'd be blood in the spike.
Ah, yeah, because when Stacey was pregnant, she asked the doctor could she breastfeed as well, and the doctor said she could. You know, like if the nipples are out and cracking, there's any blood there, she'd have to stop. But since they heal back up, you can continue breastfeeding. So yeah, Mary, you can breastfeed.
Are we still going to be able to have sex? Am I going to have to use a condom? I don't know what way sex works around hepatitis.
Yeah, well, it would be on the safe side. You're not going to know if there's any blood there. No, like a few days before your period and then a few days after. So I would use a condom just to be on the safe side.
Is it contagious? Like, can you catch it from the knives and forks and towels?
No, man, it can't be passed on like that. You know, like if Mary used one of her razors and she cut herself and then we used it. Well, that's how you can get it. And you know, like when Mary has her periods, she's going to have to be extra careful about her blood. But no, it can't be passed on through the cutlery and cups and towels and all.
But what about my grandchildren? Will they have it?
Oh, well, there's a very, very low chance of the baby contracting hepatitis C. But like, there is treatment that Mary can go on, like after she has the baby. But unfortunately, she has to wait until she has the baby. But Mary, it can be treated.